Hey y'all, it's Nancy, the Handy Scandy. I am coming back at you with another crafty venture. Today I am hopping with the Handmade Happiness group for our second annual 3-day mermaid hop. This is the spread that I made for you today. It is 2 pages in my art journal, and look at that beautiful mermaid. And I always feel like seahorses are mermaids. Maybe I'm crazy. That's just kind of what I think. So I'm going to jump in the process and then I will tell you about the hop. Just keep in mind that the hop is a hashtag driven hop. So I'm in my art journal. It's great big. I don't know the dimensions, but my pulls that I'm adding to the backgrounds of my pages are 8.5 by 11. So that should give us a little bit of an idea how big the art journal itself is. So I'm just adding some gesso down to my pages. I have some scrap paper in between the pages that I'm working on and the other pages of the journal, so I don't bleed or drip or in other ways go off of the pages and onto somewhere in the journal that I don't want to. So I have a little bit of Mod Podge kind of watered down to thin it out, and that's what I'm using to adhere my gel plate prints onto my art journal. So I do that with both prints on both pages, and then I pull out this beautiful pattern paper pack. Now it is called Mechanical SeaWorld. It's from Stamperia. I shared this paper pack in a haul video not too long ago, and I am not really crazy into steampunk, but I love this. And I'm not real crazy into nautical or beachy as much as I love the beach. Just kind of those themes of decor and all that. That's really not me, but I fell in love with this paper pad and I had to have it. So loads and loads and loads and even more fussy cutting. Which I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I actually prefer fussy cutting to die cutting. So my process with fussy cutting is kind of two-step, I guess, or 2 stages, if you will, when I'm cutting out of a paper pad. So I initially just cut it out kind of roughly from the paper pad, and then I go in and do a little bit more fine cutting. Now with the mermaid, I just went straight in and started doing the fine cutting because she's so big. She takes up at least 2/3 of the page. But I did not subject you to all of my fussy cutting. One thing I want to say when fussy cutting, and I think I say this on every video, is you move your paper and not your scissor. Okay, just keep that in mind. Anytime you're doing fussy cutting, that's not that the scissor doesn't move at all, because it does, but yeah. So of course, you know me, I've got to get some stencil work in there. I'm adding some crackle paste through the 2 stencils that I'm using here are the 3x6 quatrefoil and the 6x9 turbulent waters. And then here I'm adding some, this is actually a texture paste as well, but this one's from Nuvo. The other one, the white one, is from Ranger. And I'm putting this through the hanging vines, and all of my stencils today are from A Colorful Life Designs. And I am just adding layers. I'm adding texture. I'm adding to the story. I'm adding to kind of the dimension and the overall feel. And it's very random. Very random. Like here I'm using my acrylic block, and then I take the stamps off the block, and I'm like, nope, I feel like I can get it better in kind of all this dimension and this texture if I just use my fingers and press it down. And I'm not getting great impressions, and that's okay. I don't want great impressions. I just want that ethereal kind of watery background feel, because here in just a little bit we're going to see the overall project. And I have to say before we get there, 2 things. One, this is all sped up ×2, sometimes by 3, it just depends. And then for some reason, I don't know, I'll claim responsibility, but I don't know if it was the tech gremlins or what, but I lost all of the footage of me actually creating the scenes. So once it's done, once the video is done with me, yeah, with the stamping, there it is. That's I was so angry. I almost didn't make this into a video, but I thought, you know what? That's real life, right? So that's just real life. So these are my 2 pages, and now I'm coming in with my watercolor crayons, and I'm just going around the edges, again, very haphazard, very messy. I'm just laying down color. On the right hand side with the seahorse, where I'm at now, you can see that I'm kind of keeping my browns and my rusty colors over there. Here I'm coming in, I'm just dipping my finger in some water, and then I'm touching it to the crayon where I laid the crayon down, and I'm just spreading it around. Again, very messy, nothing, there's no perfection, right? Perfection is a fallacy, is what I say, and perfection is for serial killers, is what Lydia says. So, yeah, no perfection on this end. If you're a perfectionist, I'm sure this video is driving you crazy, and I apologize. Feel free to fast forward. Feel free to leave. You do you, and I will support you in that. But this is my process. And, in the end, I really love it. So there's a little bit of that white space hanging down there, excuse me, to the left and below the word seahorse. That's kind of killing me. And off screen, I add an anchor and like another little coggy wheel that I have up there in the top left corner of the right page. I add another one like that to the chain of the anchor. And you'll see that in the pictures at the end. It's really, really still shot heavy. This video is still shot heavy once we get to the end, because I want you to be able to see kind of my process, even though I didn't show it on video. And I do apologize. I've gone through everything, and that footage is just gone. So anyway, like I said earlier, I've got all the kind of browns and rusty colors on the right hand side with the seahorse, excuse me. And then on the left, where I have the beautiful mermaid, the steampunky mermaid, I think she's absolutely stunning. On that side, I'm just keeping to the teals and the aquas and the pool family, right? I've been using a lot of those colors lately. And I have to say, I love them. I love them. I got a little bit kind of heavy with my with my finger in the watercolor crayon, and I got her nose all blue. Am I mad about it? Nah, it's okay. Is it the way I would have wanted it? No, but I'm not. Yeah, it's okay. So now I'm taking some more of that gouache, and I'm just watering it down a little bit, and just splatter, 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 splatter. I started to come in with some browns and some blues, but in the end, I just left it with the white splatter, and you really can't see it unless you're up close, which you will be seeing that shortly when it gets to all of the stills. And here I am adding some of them are iridescent, some of them are clear, but they're little bubbles from Studio Katya, and I've had them for a couple years now, and I think this summer, which, we're barely into summer, but this is the first time I'm really using them, and I'm having fun with them. They're super cute. So that's pretty much the end of my process, and we're going to go into looking at the stills now. So there's that whole page all together. You can see the overall plan, and there's the seahorse page, and there's the two pages up close together. Now about the hop while you're looking at the pictures. Again, this is with the Handmade Happiness group, and it's being coordinated by Miss Teresa Russell, and she is doing a giveaway over on her channel. So you might want to make sure that you check her out, Teresa Russell. And I don't know what the details are. I won't lie to you. I just need you to go over there and check it out, because I want you to be able to win. So go check out Miss Teresa Russell. But this is a hashtag-driven hop, as they almost always are on Handmade Happiness. You want to enter hashtag mermaids are real as one word. MERMAIDSAREREAL with the hashtag sign in front of it. Mermaids are real. You've seen it on the screen throughout the video. It's at the beginning and the end. It'll be in my title and the description box. So you can either tap on it and it'll populate kind of a playlist, or you can type it in the search bar and it'll populate a playlist for you there. But make sure you hop along and see everybody. And this is 3 days worth. So like today I have a video. Tomorrow I'm just going to have a picture post on IG and probably Facebook, and I don't know, to be honest, if I'm going to be doing one on Sunday, but the idea is that it's 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So go on all the socials, enter that hashtag, see what you can see. There's beautiful inspiration. Everybody's doing something different, and it's fun to participate. It's fun to hop along. It's fun to watch, and I really want you to be able to get registered to win. So go see Miss Teresa. So guys, this is Nancy, the Handy Scandy, on the second annual 3-day mermaid hop. Hashtag mermaids are real. And I'm Nancy the Handy Scandy, as I've already said, and I am out. We'll see you next time.